Sunset Boulevard is a 1950 American film noir, directed and co-written by Billy Wilder, and produced and co-written by Charles Brackett. It was named after the thoroughfare with the same name that runs through Los Angeles and Beverly Hills, California. The film stars William Holden as Joe Gillis, an unsuccessful screenwriter, and Gloria Swanson as Norma Desmond, a faded silent film star who draws him into her fantasy world where she dreams of making a triumphant return to the screen. Eric von Stroheim plays Max von Maylinger, her devoted servant, and Nancy Olson, Fred Clark, Lloyd Gaw, and Jack Webb play supporting roles. Director Cecil B. DeMille and gossip columnist Hida Hopper play themselves. And the film includes cameo appearances by leading film actors Buster Keaton, H.B. Warner, and a whole slew of good fellas that belong in the movies. Anna Queen Nielsen.
Yes, Samuel Billy Wilder was an Australian-born American filmmaker, screenwriter, producer, artist, and journalist whose career spanned more than 5 decades. He is regarded as one of the most brilliant and versatile filmmakers of the Hollywood golden age of cinema. With The Apartment, Wilder became the first person to win an Academy Award as a producer, director, and screenwriter for the same film.
Wilder became a screenwriter in the late 1920s while living in Berlin. After the rise of the Nazi Party, he left for Paris, where he made his directorial debut. He moved to Hollywood in 1933, and in 1939 he had a hit when he co-wrote the screenplay for the romantic comedy Nino Chachka, starring Greta Garbo. Wilder established his directorial reputation with an adaptation of James M. Cain's Double Indemnity, 1944, a film noir. William co-wrote the screenplay with crime novelist Raymond Chandler. Wilder earned the Best Director and Best Screenplay Academy Awards for the adaptation of a Charles R. Jackson story, The Lost Weekend, 1945, about alcoholism. In 1950, Wilder co-wrote and directed the critically acclaimed Sunset Boulevard, as well as Stalag 17 in 1953. Speaker 2.
From the mid-50s on, Wilder made the mostly comedies. Among the classic Wilder created in the perfect period came the farces The 7-Year Itch, Some Like It Hot, and satire such as The Apartment. He directed 14 different actors in Oscar-nominated performances. Wilder was recognized with the American Film Institute, the AFI, Life Achievement Award in 1986. In 1988, Wilder was awarded the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award. In 1993, he was awarded the National Medal of the Arts.
Praised by many critics, when first released, Sunset Boulevard was nominated for 11 Academy Awards, including nominations in all 4 acting categories, and won 3, deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the U.S. Library of Congress in 1989. Sunset Boulevard was included in the first group of films selected for preservation in the National Film Registry. In 1988, it was ranked number 12 on the American Film Institute's list of the 100 best American films of the 20th century. And in 2007, it was 16th on the 10th anniversary list.
I've made up my mind. We'll bury him in the garden. Are there any city laws against that?
I wouldn't know.
I don't care anyways. I want a coffin to be white, and I want it especially lined in white satin, or maybe deep pink. No, maybe red. Bright, flaming red. I love it, and it would make it gay. How much will that be? I warn you, don't give me any of your fancy prices, just because I'm rich.
Lady, you've got the wrong man. I had some trouble with my car, flat tire. I pulled into your garage and waited till I can get a spare. I thought this was an empty house.
It is not. Why don't you get out?
Hey, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you lost your friend. And I don't think red is the right color.
Get out.
Sure. Hey, wait a minute. Haven't I seen you?
may have to call my servant if you don't leave.
I know your face.
Mhm.
Norma Desmond. You used to be in pictures. You used to be big.
I'm still big. It's the pictures that are small.
I knew there was something wrong with them.
They're dead. They're finished. There was a time when in this business where all the eyes were in the world were on them. But that wasn't enough for them. They had to have their ears too. Oh, they wanted so they opened their big mouths and out came.
And that's what the popcorn business comes in. You buy yourself a bag and plug in your ears.
Look at them in their front offices, the masterminds.
Hmm.
They took the idols and smashed them. The Fairbanks, the Chaplins, the Valentinos, the Gilberts. And who do they got now? A bunch of nobodies. A lot of little people, a lot of little frogs going pish-posh,
Hey,
pish-posh.
don't get sore at me. I'm not an executive, I'm just a writer.
You are. Writing words. Words. You've had a rope of words and strangled the business, but there's a microphone right there to catch all the last gurgles and Technicolor to photograph the large, swollen red tongue.
Shh! You'll wake up the monkey.
Get out.
Next time I'll bring my autograph album along and maybe a hunk of cement and ask for your footprints.
Just a minute, you.
Yeah?
You're a writer, you said.
Why?
Are you or aren't you?
I think that's what it says on my driver's license.
Have you written for pictures?
Sure have. The last one I wrote was about cattle rustlers before they were in it. Done with it, the whole thing played on a torpedo boat.
I want to ask you something. Now, oh, that wind in that organ, its blasted pipes, I ought to have it taken out.
More teaching a new tune.
How long is a movie script these days? I mean, how many pages?
Well, it's, depends. Depends on what it is, Donald Duck or Joan of Arc.
This may be a very important picture. I've written it myself. It took me years.
It looks like enough for 6 important pictures.
It's a story of Salome. I think I'll have to Bill direct it.
Uh-huh.
And we've made a lot of pictures together.
And you'll play Salome.
And who else?
Okay. Only asking. I didn't know you were planning a comeback.
I hate that word. It's more of a return. A return to the million fans who have never forgiven me for deserting the screen.
Hey, fair enough.
So, Salome, yes. What a woman. She was wonderful. What a part. It was the princess in love with a holy man, and she dances the dance of the 7 veils, and he rejects her. She demands that his head is placed on a platter, a golden tray. She leans down and kisses his cold, dead lips.
They'll love it in Pomona.
They'll love it